Hi everybody. As you can see, I'm excited. This is a fire pour. I kind of got inspired by the last one. I know I had talked about doing possibly a fire one and then an ice one, and I already had the oranges out, so I went ahead and took the oranges and the reds and put them on this black canvas. Now I wanted to show you guys this new kind of technique, I guess, of putting the base paint down. It does take a while to put it down, so that's why it's all sped up, but it does save paint by doing it this way. What I used to do, I'd pour the paint down, lift the canvas up, let it spread around, it would dump off the sides, I would lose a lot of paint. But I mean, I guess if you're making jewelry skins, then getting paint on, your table is one thing, but I don't make jewelry skins, so I have ideas of what I can do with the skins that I do get, but that's for a whole nother video. So anyways, but I wanted to show you guys this idea because it worked out really well using the putty knife, I guess, spatula, whatever you want to call it. What I was doing was taking where the paint was the thickest and just spreading it around with that tool, and then using it to get it on the sides as well. I also didn't get my gloves as messy in the beginning as what I would if it was pouring off the canvas, which was nice. So then I didn't have to use many paper towels. So again, that's less usage, less trash. There I just did use a paper towel to wipe off the spatula. And then here what I'm doing is I am tilting the canvas to help level the paint after using the spatula. So now that did take a while because there was not a lot of paint left on the canvas because I used it, to spread it out. I'm constantly amazed at how shiny that black is. It's like a mirrored surface. I'm going to have to take you guys on a tour of my studio now because you guys have seen it all. So now you guys are going to have to see the real thing. Anyways, but I wanted to show you guys just a little bit more cost-effective way that I found on, because if you look, there's not a lot of paint on the bottom comparatively to what I used to have. So I just wanted to share that a little bit with you. Now we're laying down the colors. I'm starting out with Art Mind's Metallic Umber. I really like how Umber gives like a natural feel, and at the end of this video I'll point out what I'm talking about. I have noticed, and I don't know if it's the formulation of that particular paint, I don't know, but it creates a certain look in every single one of my paintings. Every single one. And I'll point it out in this actual painting. And I wanted that look in this one. So I made sure I put the Umber in. And of course we're using the pigments in this one as well. They are mixed with GAC 800. It makes them nice and creamy. We don't need to add water. Just the GAC 800 is enough. And what's nice is I did not use any silicone in this painting. But the mica powders interact enough with the paint that it creates enough of a reaction that I feel I don't need to do silicone. And I really like that aspect of it. Now we have laid down all of the initial colors, and so I've gone ahead and sped everything up because we're just going back and laying down the colors again. So that way I can make sure I have enough paint on the canvas, enough layers. Now here I am putting down some more black because I wanted to make sure that I had enough for the paint to flow. One thing I have noticed when I do use mica powders in my painting, they don't flow as easily, even though they are very liquidy in the cup and I don't need to add water. They don't go as far, like, so the extension of the paint when you blow it out in a Dutch pour is not as far as what the acrylic paint is. So because I did not actually add them to the paint, you know, in the paint cup, they don't go as far. So I wanted to make sure that I could get some length. So I went ahead and put black on either side. And then what you did see me doing, I was sprinkling some black in on top of all the paint because I didn't want to blow the black in over top of all the color that I laid down, because I didn't want to dilute any of this color. I wanted all of it to be nice and bright and on fire. That was the look I was going for, and I think I attained that look for sure. Now this tool, I brought it out before, I'm not sure which video, but this is used to blow up an air mattress, but I like it because it has a nozzle on it, so it directs the air pretty well. It's a little bit more than what I can get with a straw, but it's not as wide as what a blow dryer is. So it's like halfway between the straw, halfway between the blow dryer, and I felt like with the straw it would be too direct. But now here is a close-up of when it is wet. And now you'll be able to see what that Umber does in the painting. I'm going to point it out. It creates a look of rocks. If you can see right there, it looks like rocks, which is really cool. So I wanted kind of like colds, kind of, in the painting, and I think I got that. And so if you go back through and everywhere in my videos, and I just love the wispiness of this, but everywhere in my videos where I used Umber, it looks like there's rocks in the painting, which I think is just absolutely awesome. But now here is the final dry version, and I am just thrilled with the outcome. I hope you guys enjoy. Have a great day.